Welcome back, and we're still here at Hindi Avenue, and we're still joined by Mr. Ali Mostafa. Ali, we'd like to know who's your inspiration in life.
I would have to say my grandfather.
Can we ask you why?
He's a man where, well, other than being a philanthropist, he was very respected. He was, in the sense that he had respect for anyone, and he was loved, charitable, noble, and he wasn't proud. Anyone could walk into his office from whatever rank, and he would stand up and shake their hand. And this is something that hopefully one day in my life I could try and achieve these qualities. That I'm very pious as well, and God rest his soul, is very honored, let's say, to be his grandson.
How would Ali Mostafa describe himself in 2 words?
Determined is one, definitely. Determined. I would say pious.
I see one more. Do you mind if I tell you?
Go on then.
Very ambitious.
Okay.
Very ambitious. What is Ali Mostafa's motto in life?
I have a few actually.
We'd love to hear
My main one is that extremely high, like for the planets, let's say. Because even if you miss, you would end up amongst the stars. You know, just try and go as high as you can. You know, set your goals for as much, or even where you think it's impossible, because with all honesty, nothing is impossible.
I do agree.
And the other one is, which I told you earlier, my father had taught me growing up, where pride kills a man. And I hope that someday in my life I can actually apply it to myself, where I can use that phrase, because it's a phrase which I really believe in. It does. And life is too short.
Absolutely.
That's the third one. Life is too short.
Who is your favorite actor and why?
Seymour Hoffman. I mean, he's the one. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. From Boogie Nights to Capote to anything he's played in. He's a fantastic actor. Old ones, I would say Anthony Hopkins comes to mind. I mean, he is brilliant in anything he does.
And what would you say is your favorite movie and why?
I have a few. I mean, God rest his soul, Mostafa,
Yes.
for actually dying and losing his life in such a way that we all Muslims condemn. I mean, his film Risala, The Message, was a brilliant film for its time.
What are your views on the film industry here in Dubai?
It is extremely booming. I mean, now that we have our own festival every year, the industry all over the world is starting to recognize it as a movie hub, let's say.
What do you think of the local talent here in Dubai?
There's a lot of it, which I can see. A lot of potentials, you know, which is great. But my only advice to them, now I had the blessing and had gone to a film school, like the London Film School. But there's nothing better. I mean, I have a line which I say, the first best thing than film school is to get on as many sets as you can, because that's what it's about, you know. Is to be on, and it's practical work, is to try and get on as many sets. Now I advise any local to go out, and there's a lot of supporting production houses out there.
Your film Under the Sun is going to be screened at quite a huge film festival taking place in North California. Tell us more about that.
It's actually, I should be going in the next couple of days, but I got in touch with them that I can't. There's a film festival called the San Fernando Valley International Film Festival. That's based in North Hollywood. Not too far from Universal Studios, actually. It's officially selected, which is amazing, because that's my first festival outside of Dubai it was officially selected in. And it's now being nominated for Best Foreign Film. So, which is...
Will you be attending this year?
I won't actually. I won't be able to make it. There's too much work that I have to do. But hopefully the next festival I'll definitely be going.
What are your future plans? What's next for Ali Mostafa? Any other movies?
Right now I'm in the process of getting myself in the commercial side of the industry, where I've already done a commercial for an agency, which hopefully will be playing sometime late April. And then there's other commercials that I've been pitching for. And
the commercial is going to be played in late April, or is it?
It involves a car, a fast car, and you might be seeing it on the cinemas, and that's all I could say. You know, there's these other, commercials that I'm trying to get into as well. So just to build up my showreel, really. But before the end of this year, you're going to be hearing something quite big, inshallah, where I'd be starting a major feature film.
Ali, what are your views on Studio City that's coming up here in Dubai very soon?
I think it's an amazing attempt and start, really, for the film industry, because this is something that is needed. Obviously, the Media City came out. That's focused a lot on the advertising side, but the Studio City will be, strictly, the filmmaking, cinema, commercial side, and so forth.
This is the DVD of Mr. Ali Mostafa's Under the Sun, which was nominated in the Dubai International Film Festival for Best Foreign Film, and the San Fernando Valley International Film Festival of 2006 as Best Emirates Film for the Emirates Film Competition of 2006, and for the Emerging Emiratis Dubai International Film Festival for 2005. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Alhamdulillah.
Wishing you continued growth and success, Ali, and hope to see your movies on every single screen, not only within the UAE, but also abroad.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. That's all we have time for on today's Persona. My name is Lara, saying goodbye until next time.